Well, good morning guys, and welcome to another epic fishing adventure out on the Pine today. And we're going to be checking out the bit of a fishing around about Bungawarra, which is the ramp you can see behind us. So awesome sort of destination up in the top end of the North Pine, and also known as a bit of a hotspot for dew sometimes. So target species today are going to be dew and the ever-present flatties. So they've been getting a few good ones up here. Conditions are mill smooth at the moment, as you can see. Sun's just coming up in the background. Tide's high, dropping down to a low at around about 10 o'clock. So we're going to be fishing up until lunchtime. Come with us. As you know, it's always an adventure. Yo, let's get out there. I was saying about when you're fishing, keep a bit of an eye out for signs of life. If that's not signs of life up there with all those pelicans and shags diving, that's got to be where the bait is, and hopefully where we're going to find a fish. So, trying along, got a double hook up then. Managed to get one of these guys, dropped the second one, obviously fighting that other one. So, only a little flatty, but that's the donut breaker, most important fish of the day. So, come in son, we'll get some hooks out of you, get you on your way. There we go. We're going to try the old gobblers this morning, see if we can't make some magic happen. Yeah. So often the success of the troll depends upon a lot of things, and trolling speed is one of them. So we set the electric motor up the front just to a nice trolling speed, so I can adjust that electronically. Makes it so much easier to be able to control the speed as we're moving along. So setting it under probably around about that 3 to 4 kilometre an hour mark seems to be exactly what we need, and it's just a matter of keeping those lures bumping across the bottom, and by the look of it, we're doing okay. Just got to keep making sure that they don't foul up if we give them a good shake occasionally. That just gets the tips working again. Make sure that lure action is working properly and everything's happening, and before long you can see that tip bouncing there now. That's how it should be. So yep, always should be bouncing along the bottom, as you can see with that tip. That's how it should be, like that, and before long those flatties are going to grab it. See you later, mate. Right, got ourselves a nice fish here, and that was on a cheeky gobblers, chucked out the back. He's not done yet. Now he's going for a run. Come on, son. This is a good fish, and you can feel the weight of him just because of the weight on the rod and the line. Even as he comes up, that is a good flathead. Come in there, girl. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. And that's what we're after. Nice shovel-sized flathead. Have a go at this girl. She is an absolute weapon. Yeah, baby, that's what we came. Gobblers coming up with the goods. Alright, have a go at that, ladies and gents. That is an awesome sized flat skull for up here, probably around about that 60 centimetre mark. You can see taking on that gobbler's just had that pinned out the back there in between the two trolling rods with the divers on them. So dropped a good couple of fish earlier, and but just trying that out and success. Yeah baby, good old gobbler's to the rescue. Big old girl, she goes 60 on the knocker. And that's a skull drag boat net that we do, essentially the same size as the Omega with a slightly smaller net and an extended handle. Makes it easy netting these big girls. Yeah baby, that's the go. And gobblers, you baby. And there we go guys, exactly what we came looking for. Nice big flatty. So absolutely beautiful catch here this morning. Conditions are excellent, can't wait to get into some more. Let's get into them. Right guys, talking a little bit about tackle. So that was taken on a gobblers with a 1/6 jig head, and you don't need a lot of expensive gear to go flatty fishing. Whether you're out on a kayak, out on a boat, you can get out there and do it. It's pretty simple really. It's a 2,500 Shimano there, and that is a Luke's Lines skull drag rod made by Luke's Lines. Good folks over there. Go and see Hendo if you're chasing any custom rods. But that in itself is not a typically very expensive combo. Handle that 60 centimetre flatty, no problems at all. So as you can see, it's a matter of getting out there and getting into it. It doesn't take much, you just got to get out there. Oh yeah, that's another good one. Nice and steady. Keep that weight on. This one's on the double clutch this time. Oh, look at him on the surface there. That is another good fish. Just got to hope those hooks hold in there. We'll get our net ready. Hey, jumping like a barra. Don't you shake that bloody hooks. There we go. Good 55 model. Yeah baby. Bungawarra baby. She's doing it on the flatties today. Yeehaw. That is a nice fish. Look at that. Alright, another cracking flatty. Goes about that 57, 58 mark. Another awesome addition to the bag today. Once they start getting over that 60, they're not real good for eating, so it's always a good idea to put those girls back. But this guy, unfortunately mate, you're going to be dinner. Another nice one coming. We've come out to the channel a bit to try and see whether or not we could find a decent fish out in the deeper water. It looks like we've got another nice one. Not as big as the last couple, but still pretty good fish just the same. There we go. Beauty. Good pan size one, that one. Nice fish. Probably going around about that 45 to 50 mark. Excellent, excellent addition today. Alright, another good 450. Alright, this is a nice fish. All I could hear was the drag running. And you can see the big head shakes on the rod. This is going to be an awesome fish. And he's solid, absolutely solid. There's a couple of big head shakes there now. Here we go, look at him on the top there. Oh, she's got him right down too, which is a bit of an issue because I noticed oh yes, I noticed earlier that line had a bit of wear and tear on it. There's another nice fish. That's another nice 60 model. Now you can see she's absolutely tangled, a big girl, but my god, has she got that down near her butt. I think we're going to need the flatty finger to control this girl. Now you do need to be a little careful when you've got hooks in there, because you'll end up getting a hook in there, and the old flatty finger's good, but she's probably not going to stop you from getting a hook in you. And you can see that is right down there. She's got that right down, and I was a little bit worried because I noticed that there was a little bit of wear on the leader earlier, and normally I'd always change that. I just thought, she'll be right. Famous last words. Had that have been a little bit further down, I don't reckon that leader would have held. So probably a pretty good idea when you notice that your leader is frayed that you change it up. Man, she is a big fish, and she's got a fair amount down inside there. Come here, baby. That is awesome. What a cracking fish. She goes not quite as big as the first one, but a 580, nearly 590. Fantastic. What an awesome fish. Ladies and gents, we've got an absolute mess here, but have a go at that. That's about a 580 centimeter flatty. Absolutely beautiful fish. She did get that down fairly deep then, so there's a bit of blood. I'm not sure she's going to make it this one. But what an absolute treasure. Hee-haw. And before I forget, guys, one of the key elements of handling those big girls really well is being able to lip grip them. So I'm using a flatty finger. So awesome little invention by Steve Hale, had a flatty finger. So if you're chasing one of those, go and give it a go. It saves you getting your fingers cut up and makes a rather pleasant day and a good catch start to take the shine off if you actually end up with quite a lot of damage to your thumb. So awesome way to control the fish, awesome way to actually keep them alive, then to be able to release them later. Flatty finger, go and check it out. Well guys, thanks very much for joining us on our adventure out on Bungawarra. So yeah, it's been an awesome time out here. So if you get a chance to go out and try trolling, it's not particularly difficult. You will work out techniques. You do need to watch that your lures are running to the right depth, and it certainly is a bit of a skill when it comes to whether you're in a kayak, whether you're in a boat. A stealthy approach is always the best way. But thanks very much for joining, guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time out on the water.